It looks nice up front.
That ain't bad right there.
That's what I said.
Hard top end convertible. Interior's all there. Two more Mercedes back here. Coupe, one 4-door.
Got everything inside?
Yeah, all the interiors in.
Hard top and soft top?
Yep. Motor's all there.
Between this and that Austin Healey Sprite convertible is what the two that I would, you know, I mean, I liked your Barracuda and all, but.
For those Mercedes.
Yeah, you got like 5 SLs around here.
Yeah.
They weren't that bad either. Some of them were in good shape. Brown one.
Watch the door, Billy.
What you got?
That's all I'm gonna do is watch it.
He's very milky. You need next time you come out here, come up, bring a magic marker and start writing on containers.
Find Bandits. And it's already had like 400 hits. Jaguars.
What is this? A Jag?
There's 2 Jaguars in there. Something living in here.
Okay, folks, you're watching episode 3 of Barn Find Bandits. We're basing out of auto sales of Winter Garden at 12400 West Colonial in Winter Garden, 34787. We are going to begin a process immediately of rotating many more of our antique cars into this property so that people can come out and take a look at it. We're going to be putting the necessaries that we've got to get some of these cars running and get them out of the containers. Keep in mind that besides the 180 cars that we have here in Florida, almost 300 more in Wisconsin. Like I said, we're getting flooded with phone calls, we're getting flooded with emails, and one of the biggest problems we're having is people wanting to send us fake cashier's checks. And I've already seen this about 25, 30 times, and they want to send you a cashier's check. They want it to be more money than what you're trying to sell. Then they want you to wire money back for them, to them, through Walmart or something like that. Now this particular check, I had to make it out to You've Been Took. You've Been Took, okay? Because they had to pay $16 to send us this check from the check scamming countries that do this to us. And they paid $16 to America for an American to work, and we see through this. We don't need this. What we need is we need people to come out and buy these cars, look at these vehicles, deal with nice guys, nice people at these businesses, and buy our cars. These cars are for sale. We're not going to give them away, but we are going to sell them competitively. And if you're looking for an antique specialty vehicle, this is a place to come. But also, if you're looking for just general basic everyday transportation, or a heavy truck, or industrial vehicles, they're all right here. The finance console is right here on the property. Everything can be done to help you out. Just come out and talk to Chris and the gang. It's 12400 West Colonial, auto sales in Winter Garden.
Get it all lifted.
There's a truck in front.
Can we open the other end? Can I look at the other?
Yeah.
It does have a V8 in it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You have to pull. There you go. That was a Ford.
I'm a driver, yeah. 53 Chevy?
Ford.
This is Ford.
Ford? I've seen him once or twice.
That car's almost turned back into Mother Earth.
E350 transmission for my Ford pickup truck.
So that is Ford?
Yes.
Yeah, it says 99 Ford.
We need to find that one that's got that 56 T-bird in it. I need close shots of that 56 bird.
Army vehicles.
It was on the first ad that had the 650 gun.
The other one, simultaneous.
Oh, yeah.
You knew where you were coming up.
There's a set of F-450s over in the front containers that you can absolutely eat off of both of them. They look like my Mercedes.
Really?
And one of them is on a Suburban frame with
What are they?
F-450 Ford. Yeah.
It's an old Dodge here.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Not the Dodge over there?
Four-door Dodge, yeah.
That's an oldie, huh?
You know what you do with all that stuff like that? All the options. Sample options down there. So all those grandma TVs down there. I mean, the hands out there. All of them up this one here. Oh, I know, he told me.
Was there anything over there?
The one I opened was empty.
Really? Are you telling me you're at the office? Wow. All right. Well, I'm at a farm in Sorrento.
I need that truck up front for a parts truck.
What kind of truck is it?
Ford.
Okay.
Ford.
It's about a 71,
Okay. Well, call me if you need something.
72.
Love you.
The one.
The one in front of it was a 71, I think a 71 F-150 long bed. Man, that's an old one.
Hallelujah.
Hey, you know there's a big thing for these now.
When did we borrow a ladder from one of these guys?
In the back.
This is a wagon.
Oh, it's a wagon. It's missing the window. Hey, Billy,
Yep.
that trailer that's over there?
Pontiac.
It's not a GTO, but it's close.
All the interior's there.
What year is it?
70.
You sure?
Yeah, what's the tail light? You open a container?
Okay. Well, in 1970, you couldn't buy a GTO.
Hey, sir.
The Volkswagen.
Got the typical Pontiac curse. It's set forever,
The hood bent.
so somebody opened it, tried to close the hood without oil in it, and broke it.
What's in the front?
We got a Volkswagen, one of those square backs.
Oh,
And
okay.
a two-door Buick.
All right.
55 or a 56 Buick, two-door special, two-door hardtop. This is a 70 Le Mans Sport 350.
Convertible.
Bucket seats. Convertible.
What?
I just took a
It's a 560 SL.
motor out of a low mileage Winnebago.
560 SL for this?
Yeah, convertible.
And put it
Convertible?
in the
Decent
truck
shape
for
too. All the interiors in it. don't know what this is behind.
Got this Canarian 3/4 cam in that bad boy?
Yeah. Pump cam. See the motor? Ex-motorhome motor. What is this?
Old Buick. Dynaflow. Are you kidding me?
Most of them we've seen.
It's an 80s Cadillac in front of it.
Huh. There's a 56 T-Bird in one of these and a Corvair, as I remember, convertible.
Unless somebody blew the rear end out of it. Wow, keys.
Another SL convertible. Sir. Extra hard top.
Billy just said the Jackson all parts of this were somewhere up on the front.
He liked the Mercedes, didn't he?
He sure did,
Much
didn't he?
more front.
Yeah. It's 3 SL convertibles in here.
3
Yeah.
convertibles?
Yeah. The one behind it's a 5. Is a 380. White one, blue one, white one.
Oh.
What's in there, Glenn?
3 SL convertibles.
Automatic or a stick?
Automatic. And supposed to replace the 10 rolls?
It was for sale.
8 of those big rolls.
$8,500.
And, okay, I will call and explain to her on the trip back. I'm out here at the farm looking at antique cars with some,
Yeah. Make sure they know they're heavy, but they're all mostly green.
Yep, they are.
Motors in this, look.
352.
There's a 2-door Galaxy behind it.
Two-door 66 Galaxy behind it with a 392 barrel.
Oh, wow.
I think this is an Alfa Romeo in front of this.
What's in there?
Yeah. Where's he saying?
Alfa Romeo.
They've come back in price, you know, on value.
How many you got in there?
You had all of them. You had 2 doors, you had 4 doors, you had convertibles.
That's a convertible, I think.
So how long do you have to get rid of all this stuff? How long does it take? No rush. Good shit. For sale sign,
That 4 door was
the 4 door is in good shape.
See? Cougar. This is a Cougar hard top.
2 door?
You know,
All Cougars are 2 doors.
Can't see, my eyes ain't adjusted yet.
Hey Glenn.
Oh, 72 Chevy.
354 barrel.
Long bit. Rusty or not used up?
Yep. 73 Cougar. 80 Trans Am.
Look out, there is one step. And that's
No
all.
drivetrain.
And a 72 Chevy pickup.
No, folks, what you're looking at is some of the over 100 semi-trailers on this property, and in each one of these trailers is like a tomb filled with 3 antique cars in every trailer. There's over 200 cars on this property that have been sitting for multiple years, from 1927s to 1987s. Everything you can imagine, every kind of car, every make, every model. And what this eccentric collector is trying to do, he is trying to lighten up his load. He's in his late years, he's wanting to go back up north, and what we're going to be doing is every week in each episode we're going to show you a new group of these vehicles, and we're going to take you through them one at a time. Every time we open up another semi, there's 3 more surprises. We've got Mustangs, we've got Chevelles, we've got Barracudas, we've got Mercurys, we've got Cougars, we've got a little bit of everything on this property. A major Mopar collection. There's a very, very large collection of Volkswagens. There's even a Volkswagen thing in one of the containers. If you come to our heading area at 12400 West Colonial in Winter Garden, you can see the beginnings of what we're pulling out of these vehicles. If you're looking for a particular kind of car, you can call me, or you can text me or email me, and I can tell you if we have that car possibly available. Keep in mind that we have over 200 cars. What you're seeing today in today's episode is just a drop in the bucket of what we actually have. We're going to protect the privacy of the owners, but we are capable of bringing these cars out 1, 2, or 10 at a time if we need to. Just watch the video. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or to email me. So what we got today is the next stage of semi-trailers all filled with cars. I brought somebody out with me today to identify some of these cars. This is a old Chevrolet up in there. God knows what's behind it. It's so hard to get in and out.
Mustang, 72.
So there's a 1972 Ford Mustang up in that one. Bunch of old Ford motors laying around.
This is like a big block here.
Yep.
That's a big block Ford. That's probably a 289.
And Manny, it's also important to point out, I have 28 fake cashier's checks at the house that Nigerian check scammers have sent me. I have 28 cashier's checks, and I've been giving them names like Ben Franklin, Elmer Fudd. I have the checks realistically made out to these different names. I'll show you at the end of this episode. This Hummer's a vehicle that his daughter bought a few months ago, and made a little bit of a mistake on that purchase. Say what? Which damages its value significantly.
Yep. Was it total? Was it total?
At one point it was, I'm sure. I made a TV show called Barn Find Bandits.
Oh,
It's already had about 400 hits. That's how I'm meeting people to sell them this. But like I said, I keep getting check scammers and all kinds of calls. A man called me the other day and said he was a pawnbroker from Fort Lauderdale, and would I be willing to convince the old man to sell most of these cars for about 25 cents on the dollar. And I told him when the Learjet landed last week and I got out of it, the tanks were all full in the jet and we didn't need their money. But I appreciate it. Old El Camino looks like.
Watch your step. Yeah, it's an El Camino and a Cadillac.
What your Cadillac's behind it?
It looks like about a 51, 52.
Okay.
That thought has already crossed my mind.
That one really intrigues me. That's a 1927 Oldsmobile with a flathead 6-cylinder motor in it. And in front of it's an Austin Healey Sprite convertible. Of all the 180 cars out here, that Austin Healey Sprite's about the one that appeals to me the most.
That right there's not bad.
Nope, that's a good looking old car. A 1927 Oldsmobile with a flathead 6-cylinder motor in it.
And you drove it in there, right?
Evidently.
What's this one? Empty?
It's an old 68 Mustang in there.
Oh.
Yeah. I know where there's some Chevy trucks, so let's drive up front, Manny. Let's drive up to the front row. Up there. That's where there's the... As I remember, those are all Jeeps. Tractors. Let's do that when we get back.
Well, we see morning antique car.
Huh?
We see morning antique.
What do you mean?
That Oldsmobile.
The old Chevys and stuff aren't antiques?
Well, yeah, I guess they These all have cars in them?
These don't. Those two do. That one does, but I think the Chevy truck. I remember the Chevy truck with the step side man. Rigs. A lot of what? Rigs. You gotta see Wisconsin. Lord.
Oh, now that's cheap. We got in that way last time.
You got an Impala SS right there from the 70s and whatever that.
That's a 16. That's a 67.
Okay.
67. And it could be. It says SS on it.
It is an SS.
This one here is a 40. That's a 46, 47, 48.
Chevy up in there, Manny, it looks like, I guess.
Looks like over a 52, 53 Mercury.
64 Barracuda up in there, Manny.
I see it here. And what do you got over there?
Got an old 60s Chevy truck. It looks like a restoration project that somebody started. And one of them's got a 55 T-Bird, 56 T-Bird convertible.
It looks like a 55 or 65, 66.
Chevy truck?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the coolers that go in the back of trucks. Refrigeration units? Uh-huh. Yeah, because there's Thermo King. You know the tractor trailers that are carrying fruit and stuff? That's what you got. Good. Small block Chevy.
That truck behind it, that Ford F450.
Yes.
Then there's another Ford F450 that's on it's on a drivetrain of a Suburban 4-wheel drive called Old Yeller. I think it's in front of that one. Okay.
This is a subframe out of a Camaro.
Okay.
Could be a Pontiac, I can't really tell, but it's got a Chevy engine in it. Steering, power brakes, all set up. Corvette.
We're gonna lose that load then. Okay.
You got an Edsel.
We're gonna lose it.
About a
18 rolls.
About a 58, 59 Edsel.
and changing us over to the premium structure. If you're an old Chevy or GMC truck fan, we probably got, I want to say at least 6 to 10 of them, some restored, some unrestored, some halfway restored. Also, there's a pair of F450 Ford trucks that are just absolutely immaculate. There's a 1949 Chevrolet dump truck, 6-cylinder, 3-speed, that's just clean as it can be, and it is a hydraulic dump bed from the factory. That's one of the rarest trucks I've ever seen. It's beautiful. It's part of our collection. It'll be at the Winter Garden operation sometime in the next 2 weeks. No matter what day you're seeing this video, there are already cars at the office. There are already cars coming in on a daily basis. If you see a particular car in this video you've got to have, just call us and we'll get it rolling this direction. '64 Chevrolet pickup truck, 4-wheel drive, 4 block, 454. You know, folks, if you're seeing all these vehicles in Barn Find Relics, you may want to subscribe to our station. We're going to be bringing cars every single week. We're going to bring a new load of cars. We're just opening up a new facility in Ocoee to be able to put some containers to show and disperse these cars, and I'm being told that way up north of here, a couple of states over, that there are 300 or 400 more cars just like it. If you need turf, call Papa Smurf, 407-948-2723. Now, one of our new enterprises is we are now keeping and stocking used AstroTurfs from sport fields. These sport fields are the pro ball stadiums where the football players, the soccer players are at, and if you're looking to turf your yard and you're looking to turf it economically, this stuff works just as good as anything brand new. It's beautiful, and I have hundreds of thousands of feet in it, and we get hundreds of thousands of feet in it on a monthly basis. Just call me or email me. I'll put you with the person to talk to. If you want to turf your yard, make a sports stadium, make a dog run, whatever you need to do. We got hundreds of thousands of feet of it, as you see being unloaded off of our trucks now. If you need turf, call Papa Smurf, 407-948-2723. Papa Smurf Turf. I'm Billy Payne. This is going to wrap up episode 3.